That should be long enough. Let's see how this goes. Turn the camera on. ISO. Show me. The camera. Show me the camera. Just show me the camera, please. Why is it doing this? Deactivate. Activate. There you go. If I'd known it was that easy, I would have deactivated the stream. I wouldn't have restarted stream. I would have just deactivated the... Anyway, that's not important, because what's important is, oh no, things look really dark, you can't see anything. But watch this. Et voila! I have another light. This is not the same light as I used last week. It's a different light. And I have my paint, and I've got my little guys. So, all things considered, we should be ready to go. Let's put on the music. Let's get some tunes going. Let me know if you can hear this. The tunes. They're very quiet, but I think this is a song that likes to fade in, but I'm going to give it a bit of help. Oh no, there it is. Let me know how the sound is relative to the me, because I can't always tell. Might need to just turn it up my end, and then, yeah, turn it down a bit, just so I'm not being drowned out by it. I can kind of tell by my levels, but let's see if I can't boost this. This is a battery-powered light, so I don't know how long it's actually going to last, but I'm excited to try it. So let's get started with the painting. Going to be using this green, and we're just going to be doing some highlighting today. We're just going to be catching the edges of this green and using that to say, hey, this is just catching the light right at the top. Yes. I haven't seen anything, so I'm assuming the sound is good. You got to let me know. This is a bit watery right now. Let me fix this. I'm not going to be streaming past about 3:30, as usual. I don't want to overdo it. But yes, just using this light, but just using it to catch some of the very edge highlights of the model, just to give it a bit of a pop. A little bit of a pop. How are you doing then, Strange Weather? I don't know if you're still in chat. Oh no, you have in fact disappeared. Oh dear, I'm very sorry about that. No worries. People can come and hang and go as they please. I'm not your boss. Oh, a little bit strong. Just trying to catch it very edge. Because it gives it a nice bit of a glow. I like to use my fingers to just sweep off the edge, because I find it gives a little bit of a nicer... Now, what in the heck is this song? Oh wait, no, I do know this song. Need to make sure I'm using this line as my guide for where the camera is in focus. I could have it set to manual, but I think that would be bad. It wouldn't sound good. Oh, speaking of sounding good, I've just realised I must sound a lot better now because I don't have my second... The camera has a This camera also has a microphone, and I forgot to switch it off before I started streaming, but I caught it, I remembered, and I fixed it. So yeah, that should be all good. It's already starting to look... I don't know if you can see that catching the edge. I think it might be a little bit far away, but... Oh well, we can live with that. I don't know how well synced I am to this sound. Let's see what I can edge here. I need a little bit more water. Oh, you had to change devices, which seems to be a running theme. Yeah, listen, if everyone's having tech problems, then no one's having tech problems. That's how logic works. But yeah, no, I'm really glad you're here. How are things? How are things? I'm just here with my little nerdy interests, and I'm hoping that I can give people a bit of a nerdy, interesting time. I'm gonna do this little justice of babiest of lines here, and a bit here. Yes. I think it's worth pointing out that these streams in particular, these painting the... Whoa! We're getting funky! These streams are much more of an experiment than my usual fare, because I wanted to see whether there'd be an interest in this as a sort of semi-regular thing. I don't know if it's as I think it's because it's a weird time of day, but I didn't want to impede on any of my other sort of times and streams that I do. But I think it's still nice. It's more about whether I enjoy it, because that's kind of, if you don't go in to streaming thinking about what you would enjoy, then you're just gonna lose yourself in, oh, what can I do that's content? You know? It's not a good way to look at it. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. You're watching while rewiring is your home studio. Oh yeah, that sounds, that sounds like it must have some strange and interesting technologies in it. This is nice. This is a fun part of the painting, just because it means I get to be very meticulous and precise. Oop. Meticulous and precise, I say, as I then knock the miniature over. Make no mistake about it, Kevin MacLeod has entered the building being my Twitch stream. One of the things that's quite nice about these Wraithguard in particular is that they're quite big. Actually, can I... Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh. Can we do it? I think so. Oh, no, can't move that too. Let's see if I can't do something like that. Boost the brightness of it. I think it worked better at the bottom. Let's see if I can't force this into a better position. Yeah, you can actually see now the highlighting I'm doing. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna maybe turn the brightness down a little bit. But yeah, you can kind of see what's going on. I'm gonna make it brighter on my Elgato as well. Configure on the video, set that brightness to 30. And contrast 7, maybe 5. There we go. Now you can really see what I'm doing, and you can see like these bits here where I've just gone with a little bit of very bright green and just given it a little bit of a kiss, bit of a little highlight. It just makes the model pop, you know. Considering this is quite a dark green colour scheme, it's good to have a bit of that. This is all like fairly basic Warhammer paint or like miniature painting techniques, but I don't think a lot of my audience plays Warhammer, so I have to explain these things. It's important to make sure that I'm conveying the ideas properly. Well, not that important, but I take pride in it. Oh, I've got a little straggly hair. Get that out of there. can see that hand now has like a lot of detail in it. I've got my own hand here as a comparison, but like you can really see those fingers on there, whereas before you couldn't really. And it's just stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I love doing it. It's why I like this hobby, even if it can get a little bit not so much on the bottom. Free sweep. Just a little bit, enough to catch the very bottoms of the knuckle, or very tops of the knuckles, but you don't want too much up there. Yeah. Hello, Lofty. Look at my setup. Look at how good this is. You can see what I'm doing even more, and I'm not using work property this time. This is my own light. Look at that little hand. I've just painted that. You got them new lights, Ben? It's just the one light, actually. But yeah, ostensibly I could use this because it's a clip-on light. I could clip it somewhere else and have it on my face, but I'm not sure that I can be bothered. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I've got my second monitor, I've got my regular monitor. I've got two ring light because I'm an influencer. Yes, let me quickly. I'm an influencer. That's how we're doing it. Actually, I might keep that on. I don't usually have this light on, but considering that I'm, you know, not looking directly at it, basically most of the time, then I might as well. Let's see if I can't get this looking. Yeah, my day's going well. It's been a little bit harem-scarum, and I was supposed to be streaming last night. I really wanted to play 007 Nightfire, but I just, half an hour before the stream started, my stomach basically exploded. Like there was just a big old bloat, which happens sometimes, and oh no, thankfully this wasn't, I didn't get like full on, I wasn't gastroenteritis or anything. I just had a real bloating issue, and I figured that even though I wasn't like ill, it was not the ideal conditions to be streaming when I'm about this big. And just very sore. Is a balloon. I'm a rambloon. A rambaloon. Ramblerloon. Yes. Not really what I'm going for with my stream, I think. Another little knuckle, just a bit of highlighting on that. I'm using my own hand as an example, but my hand has basically, look at my wrist. My wrist has barely any definition on it. Like, I've just got a solid tube arm. I can reach into Pringle tubes really easily. Fun fact. You're not going to steal a joke from Unraveled? Good. It's not your property to take. No, I don't know. You could do what you want. I am aware of where my audience comes from. Actually, that's not fair to you, Lofty, in fairness. Like... I know that people come to my stream from the bike stream, but of all of them, you're probably the least actually about that, which I appreciate. I think, honestly, I'm surprised by the funk. The funk sneaks up on me. This is music that I paid for. I can't be getting surprised by my own. Yeah, it is why we know each other. We met at our local spin class, and then our local internet spin class, and then the rest is history. Let's get this closer to. Let's see if I can't show you me doing some good lines. That's a line. every single thing. Because it actually doesn't look good when you get every single part. But it does look good when you get just a couple of edges here and there. Something like that. Just a little bit of pop. That's why this stream is called this. Lofty, you're technically right, but that's such a cursed way of putting it. For those who don't know, Lofty met their partner through a mutual Twitch stream that we go to, and that is how it works. This one, little dot. Let's see how I can. How am I going to highlight this one? Just a little. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Let's do the back now as well. One of your partners. Yes, sorry. This is a polyamorous supportive thing. Part of me is almost like, oh, well, you could suggest to the other partner, but no, I think possibly not the point. Anyway, I'm gonna refocus a little bit. What am I doing? Done that, done that. Make this one a little stronger. Now that I've become a little bit more confident. Yeah, that should be good. Gonna do lots of highlighting on here because this thing on the back is absolutely covered in the things. It's covered in these little dots. We're gonna give them a little bit of a highlight. See how just a little bit of a dottage gives those a real nice thing to them. Let's see if I can't get this. Oh yeah, I think Joe counts. I think they count. I have met them in person, and I think that they are a wonderful person. They hosted me and 2 other people, and why am I saying 2 other people? I mean my moderator Sam Skull and their partner, like. Oh shit, it's disco time. In fairness, Lofty, I think that's true of all relationships. Hey, Lofty, do you know this music? Because I picked it for a very specific reason. I don't know whether this is a cultural phenomenon that... Okay, so have you ever played a game called the Stanley Parable? Because this music is featured in an extremely silly, like, secret bonus thing. You've played the Stanley Parable? This music is in the Stanley Parable. It's in the, mind control room. If you don't go all the way up, if you just stay in the room with the monitors, you can eventually go back to the start, press a button, and disco time. It's great. It's one of my favourite Easter eggs in the video game. I've gotten a bit of green on my thumb. On my little finger, so I'm just wiping it off. But yes, this was, what happened here was that I was trying to find songs to fill out my fill out my stream with, and I happened to see this one here and was like, you've not played the Stanley Parable for long enough, but you now qualify for the 5 years without playing. Yeah, go and get your achievement, Lofty. You've got to go get that achievement. Hell yeah. If you have a thing about this song though is that it slaps, and I like it. And by slaps I mean it's just deeply, deeply cheesy. I've been very lucky so far. No actual proper miniatures painters have come in so that they can't tell me how bad a job I am doing at this. Good. I'll never change, haha! You're being... Lofty, you're being very neurodivergent today. Listening to 2 audio sources at once while trying to play a rhythm. Oh god. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm sitting here painting little sci-fi men. That's extremely autistic of me, but that's also very, very neurodivergent. I don't know what I'm saying. Although speaking of autism and neurodivergence, I'm going to take this opportunity to plug a movie, because I watched True Stories directed by David Byrne from the Talking Heads recently, and that is a very good film. Oh, you're running a stream right now? Oh shit. Lofty, why are you here? Also, what should I want to shout you out. Let me shout out the channel. What's the channel called? I would have a mod do it, but I... Yes, Gold Plus Bond. Let's do a shout out. Can I make you a mod? Lofty? I could do, but like, okay, if I make you a mod, I can do it now, but if I make you a mod, you are not allowed to dick around with it, okay? This is my solemn... I'm not joking. Do not dick around with this if I make you a mod, okay? There we go. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. I'm going to shout you out now. I just got a chat rules message. What? I've got the Twitch website and OBS working simultaneously. But yes, I'm gonna quickly do a shout out. SA. It's not how to spell that, it's SO. Yeah, I knew... Lofty, I knew you were... Okay, well, what Lofty's referring to is we're both in a Discord server, and someone who was not supposed to have mod powers was given mod powers, and it's like, Lofty, I'm fairly certain that they know. I'm fairly certain that, like, everyone knows. There's no one else who would do it. Anyway, I'm gonna shout out your mate's stream. They're streaming tabletop RPGs. You should go and see them. If you need to dual wield me and someone and their stream as well, then yes. This stream is so chaotic today. But that's just fine with me. What is miniatures painting without a little chaos? But these are Eldar, not Chaos. You're right. We don't go for that here. We're not... not even the Dark Eldar going for Chaos. And it's because they know that they don't want to get their souls munched. They're going to get their souls munched anyway, but... But yes, thank you for piping up with that. It's a good and important clarification. Ah, this is silly today. But yeah. I love painting miniatures. I know it gets boring. It gets even more boring every time I say it, but it's true because I love it. God, can I get around these like little? Can I get these little ringlings? Yeah, if I just. Yeah, something like that. What do you reckon? I've got my two back things here, and I've just added a little bit of a thing to the top of this one, just to catch the light. Just a little bit of this here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And catch some of the light on this other arm as well, and that's going to be good. I wonder how far I'm going to get with this, because I've already spent half an hour mucking around with this one. We'll see how it goes. I should be able to do the rest a little bit faster, hopefully. Yeah, that's good. Yes. Let's get these knees. Let's get these knees. Oh, that one looks a little messy. Yeah, let me see if I can't get this a little smoother. Let's see. What can I do with this? Man, this is proper, like, commercial infomercial music. Ah, yes, I did wonder where all the synthwave had gone. Here it is. We have relocated the synthwave. Just a little bit on the knees. I love it when I get emails during a stream. It's like, I don't want to read emails. This is the least reading emails time of day, streaming. Yeah. Gotta have a bit of synthwave in here, you know? It's important. Yeah, that looks alright. Just a bit of extra highlighting on the one sticky outy leg. Might get a little bit more on that kneecap then. Yes, that makes sense. Just a little bit on the legs. Not actually, no. I think it's probably a little too bright. Just a smidge. a bit more paint on my brush. Another cheeky bit of synthwave. On the toes. Only a little bit though. We'll get a lot of light down there. It's important to have more highlighting near the top than the bottom, because otherwise you're gonna... Let's get this smoother. Oh. Yeah, just to make it really pop at the top. I think this one is kind of... Yeah, it's making sure I haven't missed any dots or anything. Let's get these last bits at the top here. Yeah, it should be all good. Yeah, that looks good. Check it out! Looking very smart. Compare it to, like, this is one without the edge highlighting, and so no edge highlighting, edge highlighting. It just makes it look so much better, is the thing. Alright, I've only got just over an hour and 20 minutes left, just under an hour and 20 minutes left. Let's get on with it. Very interested to see how long this this battery in this lamp lasts me. Oh. Get this real bright. Trying to get it nice and precise, but also speedy. Yeah, hell yeah, that's looking good. Brightness on that. Can I get one in there? I'm gonna struggle to get one in there, let's see. Ooh, little dot. Come on, little dot. Got it. Hell yeah. Something like that. Yes, there we go. I swear that this song is going kiss, 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 kiss. Not sure how I feel about that. Fingers time again. Oh, I forgot. The thumb on this model. I'm going to quickly go back to this one and just grab this thumb because it needs it. There we go. You didn't see anything. There we go. That's better. Hand again. Hand again. The sequel to Hand. Oh, Hand. Oh, 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 oh. One moment. I know what has happened. I'll give it a second to try and fix. I know how to fix it this time. Let's see if I can't deactivate, activate. We're back. See? I know what I'm doing. Oh, bring this a little closer. I think I nudged it, put a little far away last time. Little bit bright. Let me do a configure. There we go. See? All over it. All over the shop. Good thing I was looking and checking. That's probably not going to be the last time that happens, but that's okay. Because at least this time, I know how to rectify it. Last time I had to start and stop the stream how many times? So many times. It was a nightmare. I think the camera ends up overheating a little bit, which is just, it's a shame because there's not really much I can do about that when it happens. How's my thing looking? That's looking good. It's a little bit thick. Nothing I can't quickly rectify with a swipe of a finger. Yes, something like that. Bit of cover this thing. Cover this thing as well. Let's see. I'm not even sure if you can see these. Super easy to miss bits. Because it's all very little. These little guys in here. Just the little cheeky aside glance to make sure that the camera is still working. Honestly, it's kind of nice. This is kind of becoming a bit of a generalized craft stream, considering, what was it? The fact that Strange Weather is rewiring their home studio. And I am painting my miniatures. This is just kind of a little crafty craft stream. We'll get to do our crafts and work alongside each other. It's nice. Yes. Let's have a see. Hello, Gren. How are you? Look at what I've been doing. See how the models are popping now. Compare it to one that I have not been painting. You can see I've been doing things to make it go. So that you can actually see what's going on. Kind of tired, but you're right. That's good. This is a fairly sedate stream. Green lads indeed. Green lads that I'm making pop with the edge highlights. So I've done this bit here. Let's get this little arm light here. Let's show you. I'm gonna just put this on like this, and then you get a nice highlight on the arm. It's not the tidiest ever work, but it will do. The most important thing is to have fun. And this is the kind of strangeness that I consider fun. Also, Gren, new lamp down here. This is not my work lamp. And new monitor setup. These are on stand, which I still don't trust the structural integrity of it, but It should probably be fine. I've been holding this up here, which is a mistake. I need to retouch this. I need to retouch this and remember to not hold it by that, because it's bad for it. Let's see, I've done thingies. Knee time! It's time for knees! Time to do knees. We're doing knees. Now it's got knees. I love it when it has knees. Just the teeniest bit of highlighting on the leg, just to help it. I'm gonna have to ban myself from saying the word pop, but it does. It pops. Oh, that's a little messy. There we go. So I've got that knee. I need to get these dots. You can't really see this very well because of how I'm holding it. Let's see what I can do to show you what I'm doing. See, I've got these little things here. And I can put these little leggies here. I can just add a little bit of dottage to it. Help it stand out against the rest of the leg. A little bit. I know that they say no feet on Twitch, but I'm sorry, but I must paint the toes. Just a little bit though. They're right at the bottom. You want to stick most of the highlighting at the top and not at the bottom, because that's where the light catches. A bit of water. A little bit of water. So what are you up to, Gren? I know that Lofty is helping with another stream, and Strange Weather is rewiring their home studio because they do a lot of like synths work, and I am obviously painting my miniatures. But yeah, what's up? You're just chilling out. Applying for a job and hating the person who invented the concept of the cover letter. Yeah, I think that's fair. They really are a pain. Having to do some similar admin-y stuff at the moment, and it is a bit of a pain. But what can you do? Let's see. Anything else what needs doing? Just these little toes here. Just a little bit, not too much. I think it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how that's looking. Let's do it. Model number 3. got an hour left. Let's go! I'm trying to make my dramatic moments happen at appropriate cues for the background music. But yes, I'm happy to act much like a sort of guide to the like a Virgil type figure as I talk you through the purgatory that is cover letters. It's probably a little bit much. Let's remember our edges. Ooh. Also a little much, but at least this time, yeah, if I get that bit there, then it should hopefully... Yeah, now it's looking pretty good. A little bit more paint. Yeah, a little bit of paint. It's very, I go all quiet because I'm focusing. I really do, I do love a bit of the old mini painting. Oh, that's gone a little bit slippy sloppy. This is you often have to just quickly go back in and correct because it's a very small thing, and it's easy to make mistakes. Miniatures are very good at teaching you patience, and they're very good at teaching you forgiveness. I thought I'd have more time to move on to the helmets because they're going to be the heads are going to be white, but I think it looks like I'm going to have to save that for next week. The good news is that I have lots and lots of time still. Vintage round the back. You can see that, just gotten this bit here and this bit here. Give them a little bit of a pop. Well spoken Rambler pop compilation. Every time Rambler says pop, the stream gets faster. I did. Do you know what? I had a feeling the song was going to come back at some point. I was like, I wonder if that airport lounge song's ever going to come back. Here it is. We're back in the lounge. Welcome back. I hope that you have enjoyed your flight. shoulders, got some shoulder gem things. I'm not really sure what they're called. All I know is that we must pop. Let's see if I can't refocus my camera. Yes. Perfect. That's a little bit better. This bit right here. Okay, this bit right here. Lush. I'm still keeping an eye on this camera because it did stop once and I did have to restart it, which wasn't fun, but I should be able to catch it when it happens. More emails while I'm streaming. Streamails. A nice relaxing time. Do love a good chill bit of music. Not so much chill hop. There's a reason why I didn't put it in here. There's nothing objectively wrong with it, it's just everyone uses it and I wanted to distinguish myself a little bit. Little hands, which you can see now. You can see his little hands. I'm thinking about it. I was trying to decide what colour I'm going to make this gun. I want to keep most of it black with just a little bit of grey edge highlighting, but Chill Hop is the name of, you know, whenever you go into any given Twitch stream and it's chill, but with a hip hop beat, that's Chill Hop. And it's fine, yes, that's Chill Hop. Nothing wrong with the genre, just a bit ubiquitous, I would say. I wanted to try and do something more like my own thing. It's obviously not my own thing, this is music that other people have made, which I have bought a license to use, but it's still, yeah. It's establishing my brand. whatever. Yeah. Just makes the whole thing a little bit more fun for me. The pause music I did make, my spacey kind of garage band music, I did make myself. Just because I didn't want to license a song for that. I wanted it to be something really, like, really specific to me, I guess, and that was the best way I could think of to do that. To accomplish that, should I say. Music is good, yes. Handshake emoji, music is good. No one clip that. I know that I just looked at the camera and it did look like I was doing an imaginary jerking off motion, but it was a handshake. It's really hard to shake hands when you don't have two of the opposite hand. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I think I might be overthinking it. Trying to decide what this sounds like. It sounds like it's a bit Daft Punk. It's a bit what's the song? Superheroes. Got any Daft Punk heads in the chat? What am I talking about? They're like they were one of the most like popular duos of the 21st and late 20th century. They got that late 90s, early 2000s fan... What am I talking about? 2013. Everyone loves Daft Punk. I'm not saying anything new or original by saying Daft Punk good. But it's true, and I'm gonna say it anyway. Yes, just getting those edges and that. This time I'm trying to do all of the bottom stuff first, so that I can then move back to the top and finish with the big antenna thing on the back. I don't know if Daft Punk ever had a song with quite so much telephone in it. Who can say? I wouldn't put it past them. Let's see. It's time for toes! It's once again time for toes. Yeah, that'll do. Just a smidge there, not too much. And this one only really, the very ends of the digits. Maybe a little bit on there, but that's very bent up on itself. You wouldn't be able to see the things very well if you did that. It's very important to emphasize the vampire collar. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Just gonna add a... Have I already added that there? Yes, I have. It's time for fins! This one's only taking 15 minutes. This is going well. Let's see. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, made a little error. Dot. Just adding dots. The dots is important. It is always, you must always remember to dots. Time to become one with the concept of toes. Apoptosis? Apoptosis. Like an apotheosis, but for toes. Thank you, Gwen, for that. Ah, apoptosis. Alright, done that bit. Let's get these edge highlights on. Oh, that's very thick. That's too thick. Let's get this on properly. Dot. Actually, if I've done all the dots on this side, I should move back to this side, because this side will be drier. That makes sense. This is a sense-making decision. There we go. That's how you do it. Now I can go back over here. These edges. And then I can go and get these edges. How fantastic! And just a little bit for this one. Just a smidge, not too much. Just a dot. And also from here, just a little, just a bit. There we go. How nice. That one. Done. Another one. That was very forced, so I'm glad you got it. Listen, I'm a big fan of, as you can tell by my username, I seem to have something of a reputation for knowing big words, and apotheosis very much fits into that. Also, it's the name of an Austin Wintory song that I really like. It's from the soundtrack to Journey 2012, the video game. It's a good video game. I think it won Game of the Year from IGN or something. It's a good game. Good video games. Love it when video games good. Right. Just gotta wipe off that edge there. It's a bit too much. Actually, no, let's start over. You heard about that video game? Actually, come to think of it, isn't Apotheosis one of the stages on the... Because Journey, like all of the various things that happen in Journey, all the songs are named after the hero's journey. Which is fun. Ugh, I've made my paint too watery. How could I have done this to myself? There we go. That's better. One more go. I've just got one really... Look at this. I've got this just green finger because I've been using it to wipe off the paint when I make mistakes. Ridiculous. That's a different song. It's also saying kissy kissy. This keeps happening. All the songs are saying kissy kissy. I'll be honest, I didn't listen that hard to the song selections when I picked them. I just tried to make sure that they were all instrumentals. If that was my thumb, I'd be very good at gardening right now. But it isn't, and I'm not. If you wanna talk to gardeners, you should talk to my mum. She's very good at gardening. She said that she wants to teach me a bit this year, so she'll have to try and pay attention. Honestly, it's kind of a good skill to have anyway. Let's see if I can't... It's getting a bit messy. Let's see if I can't tidy it up a little bit. Yes. Even when you're dead and your soul has been put in a robot, it doesn't mean you can't get funky. Oh, that went a little bit wrong. Let's get in there. Show them how it's done. There we go. Get that bit there. Turn around, get the other side of the shoulders. There we go. Nice. Bit of water. Love to have a little bit of water. I wonder if I should turn this down a little bit. It's just a little bit too bright now. Yeah, that's good. That's a decent brightness. Don't want it too bright. Actually no. A little brighter again. Yeah, that'll do. Conserving my battery on my I've got literally, I can show you. It's this. This is what's powering my light. It is a bright pink power bank, and the reason I have it is because I used to play a lot of Pokemon Go, and I needed it to stop my phone from dying all the time. So that's what that is, and I trust it because it's a very good and reliable power bank. There we go. It's... Oh no! Oh Gwen, I'm sorry about you and your growl life. The thing about Pokemon Go, I still enjoy it, but the thing about it is that I'd gotten very into, like, the community aspect of it, so I would go to a lot of, like, social events to do with it in my, like, local hangouts. And then a global pandemic happened and I couldn't be within, like, you couldn't safely be around other people without wearing a mask, and it just kind of, like, I was spending most of my time indoors, and it just kind of, I just fell off of it a bit. I still have it on my phone, I still will use it when I go out for a walk, but when you've gotten used to being able to hang out and do things and battle other people and trade and help each other beat raids and stuff, and then you're just back to playing it by yourself again, it's really not the same. And I do miss it. Technically restrictions have been lifted in my country and I could totally go back out there and do it again, but I do not have that much faith in my own government, so I am not doing that. I am staying in and I'm painting my miniatures. But yes, I have many Pokemon, and I like to give them extremely good names. My favourite Pokemon name that I've ever done is, I have my Rhydon Lawnmower. Get it? Because it's a Rhydon as in the Pokemon, and it's called Lawnmower, but when I put it together it's a Rhydon Lawnmower. I don't have a green thumb, but I can sure make small holding jokes. See, Gren, you understand, right? You understand my good jokes. Although that being said, yes. I don't know that this applies to you, Gren, because I don't remember if you're from America or not, and Strange Weather and Lofty Inclination, I know that you're not from America. You're both from England. But I think that ride-on lawnmowers are more of a thing in America than they are over here. Like, over here we tend to only use ride-on lawnmowers when we have, like, absolutely massive fields, which would be impossible to mow in good time with a regular lawnmower. But otherwise we tend to just use regular lawnmowers. Let's see what else I can do here. Yeah, just catch those a little bit better. Retracing my steps. Just making it look real nice. You've never seen a lawnmower in real life, actually. Huh. That is a new and interesting life perspective, which I've never heard before, so I'm getting startled by my own music. This is that people use this song everywhere. This is not a new one, but that's okay. I'm not trying to... I know I just said I was trying to be unique to my brand, but I don't have to be original. I don't have to be original, but it helps. A hand. This song is a bit nondescript. You've definitely heard it before. I asked Sally about it last week because it also played last week, and she just said it's used in a lot of YouTube videos because it is a piece of sort of easily licensed music, basically. I have to say, there is something quite wonderful about being able to upload a video to YouTube, because I archive all of my VODs, and you can go and watch them on youtube.com. And here's the is that the thing? Oh, did I call it YouTube or did I call it VODs? Rambler can't remember their own commands. Hell yeah. Oh no, neither of them? Is Nightbot just asleep? Oh dear, Nightbot might just be asleep. No, there we go. All of my video on demand is on YouTube. And you can go and look at those, and if you missed anything. The only one that I think I'm probably not going to save is the Guitaru Man one, just because I do not think that we need to remember the B-Man. I think some things are better left to history. But yes, I was going to make a point. Oh yeah, it's the fact that I've been saving these videos to that channel, and obviously it then comes up with a whole bunch of copyright claims, and I can go, aha, no! You don't get to claim this one because I have the synchronization rights to this. As long as I keep paying my subscriptions, then I can keep on keeping on. Which is a nice feeling. It's nice to be able to go, no, you! Usually it's like, oh, yeah, no, you're right. Please place advertisements. It's 3 o'clock now. I should be able to get the last one highlighted before 3:30. Next week we should be able to just crack on with the helmet and the gun and the loincloth. The loincloth is important. Otherwise, how will you cover up its robo-loins? This song, yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it when I was picking my songs, in fairness. I'm starting to get a bit of a tickly throat, which is worrying. I'm wondering whether I should take 5 minutes to just grab a drink or something, but I also... let me think about it. Oh, that's gone a bit Fruit Loopy. Let me fix that a little bit. There we go. Go back over where I was. You thought it was part of a cape? No, this guy doesn't have a cape. If you look around the back, it's mostly just wires and things, because this guy's a robot. But yeah, it's a loincloth. It'll become more obvious once I paint it. This isn't a cape, this is like... It's I guess a robo collar or something? I don't know. There's a lot of not really justified things in this design. Let's see if I can't get this looking real nice. Need this to be a lot less watery. There we go. Let's see if this works. If it comes to it and I don't end up finishing the last one, I will just paint it off stream and we'll move on to the next thing anyway, just because I don't want to waste your guys' time by just doing more things that I've already shown how I've done. But yeah, it probably won't come to that. Oh yeah, but literally we were just talking about Pokemon Go and now I'm getting a notification saying sunny days are ahead. So that's fun. I love it when sunny days are ahead. Yes. Just making sure I get all these little dots and things. The dots and things are important. Yeah, that would do. Make sure not to touch the top antenna thing again until we get all the way to the bottom, and then we can change tack. Let's see. Oh no! One moment. I can fix this. No signal. But just you wait. There you go. See? My camera tries to play tricks on me, but it won't work. I'm too smart for it. Let's get these knees. Let's make these knees greener than they were. Extra green knees. It's important to have those green old knees. Yeah! Green knees. Oh, that one, a little whoopie. Whoopie loopy. I need a there seems to be technical difficulties command. That would serve my stream pretty well. Touch the knees. Make them green. Yes. Some shiny knees. Difficulties? Not yet. We haven't reached the feet. But I see what you did there. It's been nice. There's been a bunch of different people in here today. I've really enjoyed it. I like having a lot of different folks to talk to. It's just, it makes it all a little bit more. It makes it more fun for you, and it makes it more fun for me. I don't know if you find that as well. Maybe it's just because I'm a relentless talker, but I really enjoy having people to bounce off. Yeah, got some shiny legs. Shiny knees, shinies, got that. Get that. Get that. Get that one. Get this one. Just a little bit. But yes, we must touch the toes again. It's important to touch the toes. But not too much. Not too much. Yeah, that'll do for the toes. Get some of this. It's always important to... You don't want to do too much edge highlighting. The trick is really knowing where to put it, because it's very tempting to just try and outline all around any given like plate or thing, but it's really more about trying to see it not as paint, but as where the light catches. So that's a little bit too much, but if I rub my thumb over it, if I rub my finger over it a little bit, I can thin it down and it just makes it a little bit nicer. Yeah, something like that. Teensy bit there, bit more here. Just gives it a lot of good times. And I'm going to catch this bit here because this is going to catch more light, but not too much. Yeah, there you go. You just catch a little bit here to just go, oh, there's a thing here. But always not too much. So now I can go on here, and this one you have more because it's higher up. So it's going to be able to catch a lot more of the light. Pachoo. Yes. See, make sure that all of these have a bit of the brightness on them. And go around to over here as well. Make sure it's here as well. Oh, that was a little bit too much, but it's actually quite good to have a lot of brightness on those kind of ones. And then I can just go back over here, get this line. Just making sure that we get this all looking nice and shiny. Oh no, not doing it on the bottom one just because the bottom one is like, so you've got this top one which has got a line, you've got this middle one which has got a line, and then this bottom one I leave the line off because it's kind of touched down, you're not going to be able to catch as much light off of it. Then I go back over here and do my top line. Then I go and do my middle line again. And leave the bottom one off. And then I go back over here, grab this, just give it a bit of a highlight on the top. And I do that for all three of these ones because the bottom one, even though you won't get as much off the sides, it will have a little bit casting off the top, and it helps, it just gives it. So it's not completely excluded from the proceedings. You don't really want to completely exclude it. It's part of it. It belongs. Ooh. Ah, the cyberpunks. Can I really keep saying that every single time? There you go. So that's that one. And that's this one done. And now I have just over 15 minutes to get this one done. Let's go for it. Let's see how fast I can do this. Now that I've had lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. A little bit more liquid, not too much. Honestly, I'm amazed how well these paints go on, still considering how old they are. Like, this is 2003 paint. Yes! Speedrun! Miniature painting any percent speedrun, let's go! Chug, chug, chug. Can't do it too fast though, because otherwise you lose, you make mistakes, and that's no good either. Like, there's no talking, there is just painting. Except it's me, so I can't not talk. Not even for streamer reasons, just because I'm like that. Making little gun noises to myself while I'm shaking the water off my brush. It's normal. That's normal people behaviour. So yeah, that's good. Let's get these fingers. I love it when fingers. Like, it's probably not going to be the most beautiful of a lot, but that's alright. Yeah, okay, this is actually looking alright. Making sure it is good. Little hand! The final of the hand, or that hand at least, but also this hand. It's also important. More water! We're doing it! Oh, don't want to get it on the gun. There we go. Making sure my brush is pointy. Try and make sure that I'm keeping this, keep this pinned down so that I can maintain what I'm doing. Hell yeah. Let's do the back. Done that one, done that one. Let's get these pipe thingies again. Awesome. I've just gotten a message from our very own Project Marley, just making sure that I don't have any ancillary responsibilities today, because we are both in charge of another Twitch bot, and I was just making sure that I didn't have to set it up today. So that's good. I'm happy with that. That's what I like to hear. Yes, got the things there, got the things there. I think it's time for legs. I think it's that time of day where legs. Get to the dots. Yes. More dots. Oh, big spot of green on the gun. Don't want that. Quickly wipe that off. Good. More cohesion to my brush. Hello, Mari. How funny that I speak of you and you appear. I was just telling everyone about the fact that I am free of responsibilities, which I'm very happy about. I love it when I don't have to do things. With that being said, I am the sort of person who, when made aware of the fact that when I don't have things to do, so for example, I do not have to work today because I have today off, but here I am streaming on Twitch. Hello, hello. You have come to... I'm doing a final speedrun. I'm going to put this one here so that you can see what I'm doing. I am making it very beautiful. I need more paint on my brush. And I need more water to achieve that. So yes, I've been doing highlights and things. And by things, I mean literally just highlights. Because I've been streaming for a whole hour less than I usually go. Oh well, such is life sometimes. Life and hubris. One shiny knee. Oh, there's light. You can see him. Green. Correct. I now have my own light. It is not my work light. It is my own actual light. I'll take a picture of my setup once I'm finished. You'll love it. You'll love it. Although that would mean I'd have to leave it on during the next thing. But I can do that. That'll be fine. Yeah. It will work out. Possessions, I have them. Am I attaching my sense of self to material things? How can this be? Let's see. Get the toe, get the toe. Just a little bit. This is nice. It means I'm going to have people around. I love it when people are around. Get a bit of the light there. Get a bit of the light there. And same over here. I'm really speeding now. This is going a lot faster than it would normally go. I don't know if it's actually going to be better or worse, but we'll see, won't we? I am your cunt entertainment. You made spaghetti? Ooh, I love that for you. I am a big spaghetti head. A spaghetti head? Perhaps not. so that's that bit done. This is going to be probably the least tidy of the lot, but I'm okay with that. A spaghead. Oh, I think it's because I'm English, but that really does sound like an insult. I think it's because it sounds like smeghead, which is for sure an insult. Luckily, I think Twitch is a little bit too American to understand that particular one. Let's see. Let's get these dots on here. How much time do I have left? I've actually got a fair bit of time left. This is going better than I thought it would. I do find it funny that this song has that classic pop-punk chord progression. It's the one that all of the pop-punk songs have. Or the, like, Katy Perry fireworks. 4 minutes but go off. Well, I mean in terms of, like, sometimes there's a bit of a... I'm probably going to spill a little bit over, and let me finish painting and I'll articulate my thoughts. Probably spend the last bit of this stream talking about what I have planned next. Because I should be able to get quite a lot done in the next stream as long as I pace myself correctly. Oh, those lines are looking so good. Oh, those lines are looking so good. I'm feeling very happy with my lines. This bit at the top. Yes. You understand me, Marley. This is a very funny conversation we're having because I am doing one stream and Marley is here, but Marley is also moderator for the stream that we are about to go raid, so it's all very business professional. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much done. Let's get them all. Let me see what I've done. What have I wrought? So this is the leader, kind of, and also he didn't snap off his base today, which is great. Let's get these a little bit over here, so you can see him. There you go. There you go. I'm very happy with how those are looking. Like, the lads are lined up. I love that for them. Can I detach this now and get them a little bit over here? Yes. Yes, I can. That's what I was going for. So, like, before, if you've seen my pictures of them elsewhere on the internet, the way that they looked before was they just had a flat coat of green with some, like, red dots to highlight the fact that there's supposed to be jewels. But it just didn't look very good. And now they actually look proper. They look like how miniatures look when you paint them properly. So yes, that's this for now. That's this guy. But next time when I do this, what I'm planning to do is... So let me just bring just one for an example. So here's one. And we have this head, and we have this gun, and we have a loincloth, which I had to explain to Gren was not a cape. This is not a cape, it's a loincloth. It goes between the loins, although I don't think these guys have loins because they are robots. I'm not going to answer that question, I don't know enough about the lore. The Warhammer 40,000 fluff. But yes, so we've got 3 colours. We have Fortress Grey. Actually no, let me get that correct. Oh wait, no, hang on. Fortress Grey is wrong. This one's incorrect. Ignore it. Or keep it here for a second. So this is Shadow Grey. This is what we're going to be using for this guy, the base. So we're going to paint this black to this kind of darkish bluish grey colour. And then, once we've done that, we're going to move over to... This is the wrong colour. I need to change this for next week. This is going to be something called Space Wolves Grey, which is kind of like this colour, but it's a bit lighter. and we're going to build that over the top of this, and then when we're done with that, we're going to slap a load of white all over it. Yes, do not perceive my mistakes. I have a lot of paints, and there's a very similar, Fortress Grey is a very similar colour, but it doesn't have that same bluish, purplish tinge, which I like. So yeah, then we're going to go over the white. And I think what I'm going to do, so the head is going to be white, the loincloth is going to be white, and I'm going to stick a transfer over the top of those as well. Although I don't know if I'll be able to do that next week. I might have to do that the week after, or maybe towards the end of the process. But I realised today, while I was painting, I like the idea of having the main body of the gun being black with some highlights and stuff. How many shades of grey do I have? Marley, I have a case which has about 150 paints total, of which I think 7 are shades of grey, maybe 6. But yes, I understand that you're trying to make a 50 Shades of Grey reference, and I'm just going to sail straight past it. I refuse to perceive it. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to do the head, the loincloth white, but I'm also going to do the tip of this gun white, because I had it silver in the past, and I liked that kind of, the fact that the head had a contrast against the rest of the gun. So I'm going to try and make them a similar colour, because also shape. I understand, Marley, and I forgive you. But yes, so that's what I'm going to be doing for that. And then, I don't have the paints on me, but I'm going to go in, and there's a very small gem here, and then there's a very small gem on the gun at the end here, and those are going to be red, and I'm probably going to dust the pipes with a bit of grey. And then, really, all there is to do is just get this base painted up, and that should be fairly simple to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, in terms of these guys. I don't know whether I'll be able to get that all done within the next 3 streams, but we shall see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. And now I am for sure stalling for time. Okay, so that has started, and that should be... I don't know how much longer I want to dilly-dally. I'm gonna head back to full cam. The thing I want to make sure, because this has been a thing, I'm gonna take these few minutes just to make sure it's actually working. Because I've been having problems, I don't know if you've noticed recently, I've been having problems with my raiding. And that's not been any good. But I've recently double checked with at least one of the people I've raided or attempted to raid in the past, and it's been fine on their end. It's supposed to be able to raid, but it hasn't been working. So I'm going to double check. The reason I've got my dashboard open today is so that I can try raiding here. So I'm gonna see if this works. Let's try with the regular code, just to see if I can get it to work. We'll see how it goes. Twitch can be a website. It really can be a website, and it really can sometimes just not work. So yes, we'll have a go. There's a thing that says start raid. I don't know if that's if it's gonna launch us immediately into the raid. I hope it doesn't. I'm just gonna click this, and we'll see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, brilliant. It worked. Technology worked. I'm so happy that it actually worked. You were having a fun time with the mod log yesterday. I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you, and I'm very happy for me, because, oh, whoops, I used unraid. I didn't know that I could do that. Okay, let's try that again. But that's good. I love the fact that that works. We're doing it. We're going to be raiding. I'm so excited for me and my interests. Let's get my windows sorted out. I want to have everything the right way round. Ah, John, are you raiding as well? Hi, John. I guess we're all raiding now. This is just a chaotic end of the stream. I love this for me. Yeah, yeah, fuck you, unraid your raid. But I'm glad at least that it is working. This is ideal for me. Oh boy, let's see how it goes. I am going to go. And I'm going to show the world that I have figured out how to do things, which I'm very happy about. Alrighty, thank you very much for coming along. And tomorrow I'm going to be playing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. We're going back to Margaritaville. We're going to be racing with Neva Key, who is proving to be very competent. And next week I'm going to try my absolute damnedest to play 007 Nightfire, because I really like that game and it's not been working. But yes. No, we're not doing Raid Shadow Legends. Take your slander out of here, Gren. How could you do this to me? How could you? I'm just talking absolute nonsense now. This is ridiculous. Alrighty. I think we're gonna do it. We're ready. We're doing it. I think we just raided. It just took the choice away from me. Alright. I guess goodbye, everyone?